Today is an exciting day for my fish hobby personally. A lot of new fish to add to this 300 and a collection complete. It is a really nice thing to have some good relationships with local fish keepers that share the same interests that I do. Over the years, I've sent them some stuff, and today I have traded for some really nice stuff that I've wanted for this 300 for quite a while now. What's in these buckets will complete a breeding group that I've wanted to assemble for a long time, and it's going to probably disappoint a few fish keepers out there that are already breeding these, that are trying to kind of constrict them from getting to the market to keep the prices as high as possible. So as I've mentioned before, the goal for a lot of my groups is to make some of these harder to find fish much more available to everybody, not people that just feel like spending $1,000 for fish. So this is a step towards that. So let's check out these new fish from my local buddy Ryan. These are 2 buckets full of wild Buccochromis Lepturus green to add into the group that I already had of wild Lepturus green. Bucket 1 and bucket 2. The greens have been in the 300 for a little over a week now. These are 5 to 9 inch. I've got 3 or 4 males and 11 or 12 females. Should be a really nice breeding group, and we'll feed them here in just a second. What's even more exciting than just this group is that very recently I've gotten to know 3 or 4 other people in the United States that are also starting to breed this fish. They've got their hands on them as well. So what that means is sort of twofold. One, these fish are going to become a lot more available, probably starting as early as the middle or late part of this year. So if you are looking for one, I encourage you to just hold off a bit because they're going to become more available, and that also means that they're going to become less expensive. There's really no reason these fish need to cost $150 per when the spawns sometimes are up to 60 to 80 eggs every single spawn. It just doesn't need to be that way. So what that will also do is disappoint some of the current breeders that over the last couple of years have been withholding fry, withholding females, trying to keep that stranglehold on the market and keep prices high. I do understand that point of view. I breed fish also. I do get that, but it just over time it doesn't need to stay that way. It really doesn't. Like I said, the fish produce a lot. It just becomes a bit excessive to keep so many of these fish held back, and cold, by the way, just to keep prices astronomically high. Doesn't need to be that way. So by the end of this year, I think we'll have kind of ruined that high cost plateau and lowered these fish prices down to where they should be, which is equivalent of any other Buccochromis or larger predator have. You will see there's sort of a lack of color in the tank now. Other than the greens, I've got 4 F1 Niger Venter that I grew up here. I did send the trio of my larger ones to a local buddy. He's going to breed them. They were just too hard to handle in this tank. They wouldn't calm down. Also, you'll see I've got an albino flavescent there. He's my second male. He's in timeout for being trouble for the other male. They fought all day, so he's in here now. I am going to move another group in here very shortly to add some color to this tank, so that should fill it out very nice. You will see also, if you look close, I have a pair, 1 male, 1 female, of Protomelis ornatus, which I ordered as Buccochromis heterotania as fry, and that order was incorrect. What are you going to do? So anyway, guys, getting ready to feed them here. Sorry for the water clarity today. It's a bit funky in there. I think I'm due to replace my ChemiPure Blue. So we'll do that after the video, but now it's feeding time.